a variety of body types. Tail of the tape here, we've got exact same age, 3 years of age for both. Both were perfectly on par for weight. 5'11 advantage, or I'm sorry, 5'11 for CV, 6 foot for Howard. Howard is going to have at least a 5-inch reach advantage.
You know, that's championship height. Whenever you look at this weight class and the height of those two individuals, they refer to as championship height, and this has got explosion written all over it.
Bout number 5 is brought to you by the Nines Casual, Playful Shop, offering women's clothing for all variety of body types. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kelton Sneve. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Anteze Howard. Oh baby, let's go, let's get loud.
Kelton Sneve, he is in the Venom green and black trunks. Anteze Howard, well, I should say green and black spandex. And Anteze Howard in the green and black CRNR trunks.
You said it right, Mike. Somebody's always going to go tonight. Both 3-0. It's
the intensity between these two. Quick taking the cage.
Yeah, you could cut the tension with a knife.
Kelton Sneve, left right punch and a takedown by Kelton. Anteze Howard is on his back.
Nice level change to get out to the side. He's working his head against the fence.
Kelton Sneve wasting no time to get this bout to the ground.
Howard's got to control that posture. Don't let him sit up and rain down shots.
Ooh, heavy right hand punch by Sneve.
Howard's guard's open. I think Sneve, if he really wanted to, could work a knee slice pass right down the center and get to a better position. There he closes the guard now.
Open guard, as you said, by Howard. And Kelton on top, vigorously working.
Sneve's doing a good job of putting his forehead right in Howard's chin, making it uncomfortable for him. He can't think to move.
Yeah, Sneve kind of taking a lot of time off the clock. He got the takedown right away. And about half the round, I mean, obviously we're 10 seconds away from that, has been with Kelton on top.
I'd like to see Sneve maybe attempt to at least put a hole in the gas tank by hitting the body from here. He's kind of just content with holding the position.
Yeah, there's not a lot of offense coming out of Kelton other than just taking the time from the clock.
Good posture control from Howard from the bottom. Not a very active guard. He could be working for sweeps or passes at this point.
Yeah, Kelton is peppering punches to the left side of Howard.
Now he had the posture there. I'm not entirely sure why he decided to go back down. He could have started raining shots.
Ooh. And it looks like Kelton Sneve might have his arm. Ooh.
Elbow was past the groin area there, so he was safe. He's putting the knee on the chin of Howard. Make it uncomfortable for him, making it hard to think.
A little up kick by Howard as well.
Yeah, that was an awfully close up kick while he was on the ground.
It's got to be real frustrating if you're Anteze Howard right now being on the bottom.
Sneve finally looked for a little bit of a pass there, but almost got his arm trapped for the triangle.
Kelton is doing enough to not have the bout stood up, but not mounting much offense also.
There we go. There's some peppering shots.
As I say that, yeah, good right and left right punches by Sneve.
There we go. Back take with 10 seconds left.
Ooh, end of round. Anteze Howard is he's gonna have to figure out a solution to getting off of his back, and I think Kelton is walking back to his corner, a little more confidence in regards to his ability to get the fight where he wants it to be.
Absolutely. Well, he's going to look for the level change again. He controlled the position that entire round. He used his wrestling, and he just kind of wore on Howard. Howard, not a very active guard. He did go for a couple triangle attempts. I'd like to see him control the posture a little more if he's going to try to trap that trap that arm and go for a triangle.
You got Ben Locken in the corner of Anteze Howard. Kind of, looking at him intensely in order to avoid a takedown. I'm assuming some of the adjustments he's going to have to make.
Well, he's got to get him fired up. He's down 1 round at this point. He's got to come back, win this next round, or put him to sleep, or tap him out, one of the two.
Yeah, Devin Lozay on the other opposite side. A lot of confidence. They clearly had a game plan coming into this, and Sneve is executing it perfectly. And we are starting. Oh, these two are ready to go.
Yeah, they just want to fight. Let them fight.
A little feint by Sneve for a takedown.
Good check for Howard.
Oof. You can see Sneve faking shots in order to get Howard to drop his hands. Comes up with a heavy right punch.
Feints are great, but that's a lot of movement.
Oh, Anteze Howard comes forward and initiates the clinch. I'm very surprised at that.
Yeah, Sneve with an over-under body lock for a nice little dump down into side control.
Heavy takedown by Sneve. Kelton working his way in a mount. We've got 2 minutes and 18 seconds left, and Kelton once again is in a very dominant position.
Howard's doing a good job of trying to get back to guard. Sneve's just controlling that position. Oh, almost a back take off the cage.
Howard initiated the clinch. I was surprised at that.
Well, I don't know if he thought maybe he could do a little beating him up with the knees, or
maybe a little dirty boxing along the cage.
Yeah, a little tie work, given the gym that he's from, but it didn't work the way he wanted it to.
In a pre-fight interview, Howard said he's an unorthodox but solid grappler.
That was a much better knee pass from Sneve this time.
And the Conqueror finds himself on top of Howard once again.
Looking to posture up. Watch that arm.
Ooh. Sneve working his way to the back of Howard.
Now, it's hard to work from here with your back against the cage like that. Sneve should maybe look at getting a body lock across the midsection.
Oh, both hooks in. This is absolutely exhausting if you're on the bottom.
There we go. This is my favorite position. Flatten them out and beat them up.
Right in the mount is Kelton Sneve.
Sneve's doing a good job of maintaining the position. Howard's active off his back. He's transitioned to several different positions at this point, but Sneve's just all over him like a blanket.
Covering the mouth. Covering the mouth of Howard. That is a veteran move. Disrupting the breathing. Heavy hammer fist.
Big hammer fist.
Hammer fist right back in the mount. And the Conqueror, Kelton Sneve, is in a very dominant position.
He's just beating him up from here, and he's content to stay right there. He's going to flatten him out again.
Yeah, flattened out as Howard. This has got to be incredibly frustrating.
It's a terrible position to be in. You feel helpless, especially if they can keep flattening you out.
And I'll tell you, the activity of Kelton is incredible.
This is going to get stopped.
Oh, it stopped. And you know what? There was punches to the shoulder, but when you're on the bottom and you're not reacting right, a referee is just going to do his job.
Yeah, absolutely. It's his job to make sure that you're safe. And at the amateur division, there's no point in taking unnecessary punishment.
There was a lot of confidence in this fight by Kelton, and his opponent Howard is, very game, very game.
I think Sneve just did his homework. He knew where he wanted to take it. He knew how he wanted to control it, and he knew how he wanted to finish it, and he executed his game plan perfectly.
Yeah, very good job. Very dominant performance by the Conqueror, Kelton Sneve.
Big shots, big ground and pound, super fast, rapid punches. Ref had no choice but stepping in and stopping it.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 2, at 2 minutes and 56 seconds, your winner, out of the blue corner, Kelton Sneve.
Kelton Sneve, our winner. Kelton, there was a degree of confidence going into this fight against a very tough opponent. Was this the result you expected?
You know, it's the result we trained for. I trained for everything. I'm the most complete featherweight out here. And if that's for this, any amateur featherweight, come get it. I'm the best. Come get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's anything left to say. Well, hold up.
Last things last, I want to shout out my sponsors. Bands on Feet, you guys are the best. Maseo Construction, you guys kill it. TDOE Contracting, you guys made all this happen. Thank you so much.
The Conqueror, Kelton Sneve.